Okay, good evening to you guys in the UK, around the world, UN establishment, West Midlands Police Force, UK Intelligence Services, and UK NHS England, sector services from social workers to mental health administrators to healthcare workers to public health workers. Right, the Coventry leader, in charge of a Covert team, he's took the law into his own hands and assigned loads of people, all different ages, all different misfits, from different generations, different backgrounds. Put a team together, put a gang together, put an army together, put a bunch of degenerated police officers, prop detectives, firemen, armed forces boys, local people, doorman association, and think they can get away with trying to detain me, my mother, my brother, by defrauding Coventry University Hospital and defrauding their sector workers. So I'm warning all the sector workers, walk away from the Covert team, walk away from the OVERT operators and anyone they have assigned from my workplaces. And anyone they have assigned to my mother, any neighbours, and anyone they have assigned to my brother, and anyone, from my old association, linked to old associates, old school friends, who we have not mixed with or kept in touch with ever since we left school. So it's all lies. Realise, NHS University Hospital and the Swansea Centre Doctors Association psychiatrist, you have been duped, you have been defrauded, even though a lot of you are in on it, trying to cover it all up. The targeting, is happening all over the UK. These Coventry idiots and TIs and their associates in the UK county lines, in Leamington, in Leicester, in Warwick, in Nuneaton, Bedworth, Rugby, everywhere I went with SCS, delivering furniture to customers all over Birmingham, all over Kidderminster, all over the West Midlands, and the idiots they had working in my warehouses, all part of a cybercrime team who want football information, and they're using a bunch of idiots who they think were geniuses, Tony Chapman, Ryan Lewis, mathematics, like John Daz, and Akhtar Kadri, the local people, the fucking money launderers, the thieves, the drug dealers, the fraudsters who want to launder their money via the information that these Covert operators are passing my football information on to. And all the low-life degenerates who don't know how to earn money, who jumped on the bandwagon, from Ashley Mapp to Michael to Nathan, all the boys and girls linked to Patrick Hoban, they are degenerated, lost generation, who've been duped, been manipulated, been brainwashed, and promised to be looked after by the old boys, the old doorman association, who are looking after the youngsters while boosting their money up, because they've given them money, to launder their money. Whether they mentioned 50 grand, they're giving 50 grand each. So someone in Coventry, linked to Stretch Bommel, whose sister works in social services, linked to Plastic Wannabe, from back in the day, Sarah Brommel, or Nicola, whichever one of them, or both of them work in social services, they are in with the dirty Jamaicans, and so that's the English and Jamaicans out the way, who's doing sub-projects, linked to the old doorman association. So I'm just explaining how it is and who's involved, and I want the West Midlands Police Force, Coventry Police, NHS Coventry University Hospital, the cinema room, the Swansea Centre Doctors Association psychiatrists, and the social services sectors, to walk away and put a stop to it. Who's abusing my mother? I want him imprisoned when it all gets investigated. Who's abusing my brother? He abused me. When it all gets investigated and the main players are exposed, our names, I want every single one to go to prison. Everyone in the cinema room, everyone in Coventry University Hospital, everyone in the sectors, name the Covert operators, name the mercenaries, the thieves, and the person in charge who thinks he's a Jack the Lad, thinks he's a big I am, thinks he's a gangster, and thinks he's got technical sophisticated equipment that he thinks is better than MI5, MI6, and the CID, the private detectives. They're using the surveillance equipment, to fuck people over. When's it going to sink in to the Coventry degenerates, to the Coventry old boys, young and old girls, and the new generation, that they've allowed into the association. That includes the sons and daughters, the families, the siblings. And so, the saga continues. I've just, TIs just got to ignore it all. I ignore them all day. They must be boring Covert operators. Doing the same thing 24 hours a fucking day. Whether they're doing shifts, it's still boring for them. They are boring Covert operators. You've got nothing better to do than to harass people who are earning a fucking living or who are retired, like my mother, sitting in their own home, minding her own business, bothering nobody. And these idiots, are raping and abusing that and raiding her to death, with all the technologies that I have exposed. And they've blinded her using embryology equipment. That's why I want Coventry University Hospital and anyone who does embryology linked to the sectors, I want them all to go to prison. Yeah, they can't use embryology against me. They can't use embryology from my YouTube channel. And they won't be able to hand it in. Because that's their no more secret weapon. And they gave all the secrets away in how they detain people and put people into mental health. They are desperate as fuck. And they have to lie when they get so desperate. Hoping that people are going to hear them who work for the government. Well, I've exposed it all. Exposed this Covert team. And they're no good for Coventry people. They're no good for Coventry University Hospital. They're no good for the mental health sectors. They're no good for healthcare workers, public health workers, or for the sons of centre doctors, psychiatrists. Even though they've all been covering it up and allowed this Covert team to go and get hidden case studies and research for them. That's how sickening, how shocking, and how twisted, and evil and desperate these sector workers are, who associate, with mercenaries and a bunch of thieves who are stuck on OVERT and Coventry around my family members. And I'm making sure, that none of us can be touched by Coventry City Council establishment, sector workers, any of their managers, any of their trainees, and anyone linked to the Swansea Centre Doctors Association psychiatrists and the local mental health unit called the Cadden Centre. I will never be in there ever again. Because I'm too sane for them, and I've exposed what they're doing, and it's opened a big can of worms because they've been doing exactly the same strategies, techniques, protocols for decades and generations before in loads of historical cases where they've destroyed people and destroyed families, getting court orders via their family court of protection in Coventry City. So everybody watch this space, digest it all, psychoanalyse it all, and listen to the knowledge I'm giving. They use mercenaries, they use trainee police officers, and they use criminals, Dormant Association, and anyone who wants to sit on the OVERT and Covert duty floor. They hire anybody. That's their no more big secret. Everybody, and don't forget we use body doubles, eye doubles, facial doubles, and other people's activities. And then merge it all, edit it all into a profile, trying to tame people like me. Who do nothing wrong and better than average Joe blogs. Along with my mother and my brother, who are doing exactly the same. These gullible idiots, degenerate idiots, time wasters, life wasters, and a waste of space. This broken Covert team, loads of criminal activity has to be thrown in against them to make sure they all get thrown into prison. And everyone under the Covert team leader has got you in serious trouble. So I suggest you walk away if you don't want to get into more serious trouble. Over and out.